There's also a lot going on in weather, and we've got a couple pop-up storms.
Yeah, no, I can't focus on that. But it is 16 degrees warmer than it was this time yesterday. We have flipped the switch.
Steamy.
Yeah, and so there's a price to be paid when you warm up that fast,
Yeah.
and that's what happens. So we have some storms that we have to deal with. It's almost like today kind of primes things, and then tomorrow we have a more widespread threat of severe storms. So outside we go this afternoon where, you know, it's just nice to take a look at these cameras and not look into a bank of fog. So we're looking from Cadman back into Manhattan. You can even see a little blue sky. Depending on how we point the camera, you see some building towering clouds as showers try to pop this afternoon because temperatures are now up to 82 degrees. If you haven't been outside, I mean, it really feels summery and steamy all of a sudden. Might go even a little higher. The feel like reading's 86. Feels like it's around 90 in Bridgewater, New Jersey. It's 85 in Newark right now. I mean, these temperatures just skyrocketed once the strong sun came out. I mean, we're just getting toward the solstice here. Southerly winds off the ocean water, generally in the 60s right now the ocean is. 70s right along the beaches, but even warm there. The feel like readings feels like lower 90s here. This little area will feel like basically 95 to 99 during the afternoon hours tomorrow. So suddenly it's steamy, and we'll get close to that 90-degree mark during the day tomorrow. So it'll be pretty uncomfortable during the afternoon hours. Then we'll start to see some storms pop in the afternoon, probably after 3 or 4 o'clock. There might even be a couple that develop a little earlier. I'll explain why. So today's isolated severe, tomorrow's more numerous and widespread across the area. Then you've got a hot summer weekend. Most of it's going to be dry. We get into our first heat wave of the season. So the watch, severe thunderstorm watch for today, is out from Monmouth and Ocean County until 7 o'clock. There are storms outside of that, but these are the ones that could have some gusty winds. This one, none of these are severe just yet, but there are showers near Stafford Township. There are other ones that have moved now from Brick toward Neptune, New Jersey. So if you know anyone who's run out to the shore, now that the skies have opened up, give them a ring and say you might have a thunderstorm approaching. City's quiet, nothing imminent here. Something could flare up. Along and north of I-84 is where it's really active across northern Orange and Sullivan County, headed toward the Newburgh area, back to Port Jervis, into Pike. Now look at this. This is a cold front. Looks like active tornado warnings now across parts of Indiana. So already about 14 tornado reports, much of those today's across parts of Illinois. So that's the front that approaches us during the day tomorrow. So we have a severe risk. It's a level 2 tomorrow. Scattered severe storms, damaging winds possible, small hail, even an isolated tornado. Can't rule that out. Here's our futurecast. So the storms now are starting to flare up. This futurecast is overdoing it a little bit, so take it with a bit of a grain of salt. But I do think we'll get some downpours that get close to New York City, close to the 6 o'clock hour. This will last into the early evening hours. Again, a couple could be severe off to the south, but drenching downpours are my biggest concern because the atmosphere is so loaded with water. Tonight, warm, sticky out there. Nothing more than a passing shower to the north. Little fog tomorrow morning should lift in a hurry. We've got a breezy day. And then by early afternoon, out ahead of the main cold front, some showers and storms can start to bubble up. We approach that 90-degree mark. And some of these storms, again, anywhere in the area, could be severe with those gusty winds and heavy downpours. Then we'll go through the early evening hours with that storm threat. That'll wind down. And a cooler, not cooler necessarily, I mean much cooler, a few degrees cooler, but much drier air mass comes in for the last day of spring. We're in the 60s on Friday morning and temperatures in the mid-80s, but the humidity is nice and low. 70 tonight. I mean, we could not get to 70 the last 4 days. Early thunderstorms and partly cloudy areas of fog, warm and sticky. For tomorrow, 89, AccuWeather Alert, hot and humid, clouds and sun. Afternoon storms could go severe into the early evening hours, then clearing skies and lower humidity, not instantly tomorrow evening, but later tomorrow night. Friday's a really nice day to say goodbye to spring. Might just be a spot storm north and west. Summer sun on Saturday. Only little wrinkle in the weekend forecast. A little bit of morning cloudiness on Sunday. Gives way to sun. We go to 90. We're in the low and mid 90s early next week. There's our first heat wave. I'll probably end up alerting the peak heat days on Tuesday and Wednesday just because we haven't dealt with it in a while, and it's going to become kind of dangerous.
That's getting closer to 100. No, the 94.
Then there was a nighttime low at 81 in there Tuesday night. So.
Crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Lee.
You got it.